So as you can see, this is a really robust platform for being able to build documents that you can share or not. You don't have to. And you can insert images, funny or not. And of course, it's the internet, so there's got to be an image of a cat and a My Little Pony. What does cloud computing look like? You can play around with editing. You can make signs. You can do whatever you want. In terms of teaching, this is incredibly, incredibly useful. But I do want to point out a couple of important things. My little numbered list here, most of it is, for most of us, snooze-inducing. But I do want to point out a couple of important things. Software applications become delivered services. So you don't have Microsoft to write to anymore and say, how come this doesn't work? You have Google. And because this isn't a program that you download, this is something that you access, when they fix it, it's fixed. And if you see something you don't like or you want to add, you tell Google, they had it. They're really, really good about this. They don't have to send you a file to update your system. It's just there because you're accessing it. Okay? IT practices, our particular IT department, notwithstanding, are tending towards cloud computing because this makes good sense at an institutional level to have a cloud for the institution. What you choose, who you choose as a vendor makes a difference. We use Google. There are other options out there.
Steve, 2 people just got in.
I will let them in momentarily. A couple of other places you may want to think about. Apple has a new cloud. iCloud is what they're calling it. If you're an Apple person, maybe that's worth checking into. There are a bunch of other. If you go on Google or whatever your search engine is and type in cloud computing, you'll find a whole bunch of services. Some of them you have to pay, and they brag about security. They brag about storage space, whatever. Check it out. Look into it. Maybe it's worth trying. But stick with one for a little while until you get a sense of it, so you have something to compare it to.
Can I ask you a really nice question?
Sure.
I named it. How do I save it?
That's an excellent. That's actually not a dumb question. It's a really good question. Give me a second. I'll get to that. A couple of other bullet points I want to point out. Most of the files you already have, you can just send on up there and convert into a Google Doc. Okay, do not mess with my computer. I will add them momentarily. I told you. I just want to talk about these last couple of points. Okay. Range of flexible solutions. Public instance. Okay. Anyways, it's all there. It's on the paper. I know. It's on the paper. Hold on. The other reason that I didn't want you to do that is
I
because
know what you're doing. I